Hey guys, it's Dalian here. Today I'll be talking to you about being yourselves and just following your own hearts, really, and not letting anyone else bring you down. Growing up, personally, I got a lot of shit from people. Primary school, I was given shit about having crooked teeth. I was given a lot of grief about, I'm given grief about my height. I'm not that tall, but, I'm not that short either. Well, actually, that's a lie. 5'3", 5'4". Go figure. Um, but I was also given shit about wearing glasses, and that, it stayed with me, and it still has, and that has really affected me. I was given grief day in and day out for almost every day of primary school, and then I hit high school, and not much changed then. I was still a bit of a loner. I was still given shit, and I was still finding myself too. I wasn't sure who I was, and I'm not sure if that's because of the amount of grief I was given in primary school, but I was still finding myself. And I was given grief quite a bit in high school too, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone goes through rough times, and that's the thing. I'm not gonna make mine sound like a sob story, because I know for a fact there are so many other people out there that go through the same thing. And it doesn't make it right. It's wrong. No one should have to go through that. But unfortunately, I don't think it's ever going to fade away. We can try and root out bullying and all the cyberbullying. It's never going to go away, and that's the thing. The main thing is to deal with it in the best way you can. You see, I ended up dealing with it in a way that I turned it into positive energy. You can get given, the most horrid thing, but still look for a silver lining. And that's what I do. I'm a hopeless optimistic. But, there's always going to be a silver lining to something. You can always use something to your advantage. And I really think that, if you look hard enough, you can turn the most horrid thing into something good. And anyway, going through high school, I copped a lot of grief. Still finding myself. Wasn't until probably almost the last year I started finding myself. I'm still given a lot of grief now. A lot of shit heads my way just because of who I am. And I learned to cope with it. And simply because I'm happy with who I am. I'm not going to let it get to me. I'm not going to change for anyone. No one should have to change for anyone. We're all unique. That's the point of living a life. No one is exactly the same. There's always going to be someone different. Everyone's going to have a different story. They might be similar in a way, but there's always going to be these tiny differences that set everyone apart. And that's what makes us unique. And, growing up, we're told, to chase our dreams, to follow our hearts, to be all we can be. And then, as we slightly get older, we find out that, not everything is achievable. We're told that. I believe that's a lie. I reckon if you put your heart to it, there's nothing you can't achieve. So, as much as you may want to give up when people are kicking you when you're down, don't give up. Just keep hanging in there, keep holding on, and just keep being you. Because there's only one of you in the world. And to be honest, no one else can take that away from you. So like I said, follow your hearts, chase those dreams, and never stop being yourself, guys.